Good evening, I think. Good evening, right? I know the betting order didn't put up enough runs today, but where do you think you lost the game from the captain's perspective?
I think, we still think that 240 odd was a competitive score. We're probably 40, 50 runs short. I think 280 was probably about the score that we're looking at. I think at the 30 over mark, we were pretty much on track to get there. I think that little spell of Curtis Camper picking up 3 wickets in 3-4 overs, I think really set us back and forced us to be a little bit more conservative throughout the rest of those overs. At one stage, it didn't look like we were actually going to get 200 or 210. So in the end, we did well to get to 240, but I thought we had set the game up really nicely up until that 30th over. And just that small period was where I think we let ourselves down.
Okay, another issue of concern with the number of extras today, more than 20. I don't know if you're going to touch on it. Is it concerning that maybe prime bowlers are conceding a lot of extras when you expect them to really tighten up the game?
Yeah, I think it's always a worry, especially in a tight game like this, when you know that you haven't got the runs that you'd like to have on the board. When you start your innings, you really want to start well, and I thought today we had a bit of a lazy start. I think we couldn't really build any pressure in that first 10 overs with the new ball, and we were hoping that if you pick up 2 or 3 wickets in that first 10, suddenly it's a different game. It's definitely something that I think Les will certainly look at, because he's usually exceptional up front with a new ball. He just hasn't really had that control to start with.
One of the things that Zimbabwe fans always say, like Zimbabwe win the first match, then afterwards come get a second win up front. It's not something that's new, but what is being done to make sure you fix something like that, winning, the second match after winning the first?
Look, I don't think you can say, okay, now we've won the first one, let's make sure that we win the second one or win the third one. I think at the end of the day, we need to stick to our processes, we need to stick to our plans, and try and execute those as best we can, and also stay in the moment and not look too far ahead. You want to go out there and you want to win, but there's a process to winning. And I think we need to stick to those processes. I thought, today we weren't obviously at our best, but I thought that we gave a good fight out there on the field. I think all we can do is turn up on Tuesday and try and give it our best shot again, and hopefully clean up on a few of those areas that we went wrong today.
I guess a couple of fans will say, oh look, we may understand that, but it seems as if it's not an aberration. It's not like a one-off where Zimbabwe win the first match and then struggle with the rest. Do you think some of that gets into some of the players' heads, that you need to get over that? I know what you're saying is that no one is thinking we need to win the second match because you want to win the series. But do you think that sometimes gets into people's heads?
No, I don't think it does. We knew that Ireland were obviously going to come and play a little bit better today. I thought they were really good up front. Between Sterlo and Curtis, that partnership really set it up for them, like it did for us in the first game. So I think you also have to give a fair bit of credit where it's due, and I thought Ireland was certainly the better team today. So we need to pull our socks up on Tuesday, and hopefully at the end of Tuesday we can say that we were the better team on the day.
One last question. On a positive side, how impressive was Trevor Guanti today?
Yeah, no, I was really chuffed for him. Missing out in the first game and coming in today, I thought he bowled really well. So it's nice to know that there are guys that you can turn to. It's not always Les and Richie, and hopefully that's a sign of things to come for Trev.
Cheers.